Hello, dear friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy weekend to you all. Thank God it's Friday. Please take some time for rest. Take some time to worship God this weekend. All right. All right. I want to tell you that Oshirile no Oko, they are no longer comfortable because of the brandishing and unleashing that our Prime Minister is giving them. Every day he gives them a shock of their life. And they come to wonder, how is it that one person, not even around in Finland, the Finland government supporting him, giving him shelter, giving him protection, turning deaf ear to all the plea, all the petition, all the gra the Nigerian government are doing. Even down here in the southeast, people obeying him, including the governors and their workers. Everybody is loyal because nobody wants to die. Even Musa is lamenting. He said, what kind of thing is this? Say they are not even seeing clearly when they go to Biafra land. You know what? They want to kill us. That is what is happening. They want to kill us. But Chukwuemeka Abiyama will not allow that to happen. So, the new set of Olanso, the new set that is even coming, is what is making them afraid. But we are not. Mazi Monepa said, by the time he will be through with Nigeria, just like what our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, by the time he will be through with Nigeria, that Somalia will be better. And see how everything is turning upside down. Nigeria suddenly has turned to caricature. And this is what Emmanuel Oremejus have to say concerning how dangerous Simon Ekpa is. Even by the confirmation of Nigerian government, they said this guy is worse than any human being. They don't even know how to approach him or how to seize him or how to stop him or how to overpower him. I don't know what is going on. So, dear friends, Nkono Jikwekao, Kane Ekpere ka Chukwu Okike Abịama will honor na this whole thing we are doing. Okay, let's hear him out. I'll be right back.
Simon Ekpa is very dangerous than what we used to have before. Now, going into what we used to have before, who is that word referring to? What we used to have before? And why must human being referred to as an object? These are the people who call themselves educated people. They call themselves educated people. They understand the English language. Simon Ekpa is more dangerous than what we have. Simon signifying human being now. What we used to have signifying object, because you cannot refer human being as what we used to have. All of you are educated. All of you are educated. I stopped at primary 3, please. But let us look into that English. Simon Ekpa is more dangerous than what we used to have. And what do they think that they used to have? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And you have those now parading Abuja, Benjamin Madbogwe and Ejiofor, all of them parading Abuja. So why did they think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wasn't that strong enough? Why? Because they know those who are behind Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They know them. They meet them. They do meeting with them. And they sabotage the processes, every processes. Now, why did they think that Simon Ekpa is more dangerous than what? Which is object, which is non-existing. Object, if you refer to human being as what you used to have, which means it's non-existing thing. Non-existing thing. I don't want to go into have they concluded to do what is in their mind. I don't want to go into that process. But let me move into this positive direction. Because I had to align or align myself with the irrespective thoughts. But let us go into this positive direction for everyone to see. If you have assumed Simon Ekpa as more dangerous than what you used to have, and what you used to have was Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. After his kidnap, you boasted that Biafra have died a natural death. That was after the kidnapping of Onyendu. You boasted that Biafra have died a natural death. You boasted that Biafra will never rise again. You boasted, and you are so full of yourself when you boast. You are so full of yourself. If you have understand that Simon Ekpa is more dangerous than what you used to have, why don't you release what you used to have? Because what you used to have, according to you, but whom you are referring to as what you used to have is my own leader, our own leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and not what you used to have. Why don't you release him? He have assured that 2 minutes of his free, not monitored by anybody, not followed by anybody, 2 minutes of his freedom, not in house arrest, not for you to send military to come and buy him, 2 minutes of his freedom. He have guaranteed that there will be utmost peace everywhere in Biafra land. 2 minutes. He have guaranteed that. Why is it that you people who claim that Simon Ekpa is more dangerous than what you used to have, grant that because 2 minutes you people refuse, you keep on keeping him? At what extent did you realize that Simon Ekpa is more dangerous than what you used to have? Who we are speaking for you people before? Because lately you people started speaking. At first, it was Simon Kebu by the people who claimed that they want the same Biafra. And in the words of Onyendu Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he said, anytime your enemies want someone's death and you want someone's death, it means that there is something wrong with you. You cannot be in the same shoe with your enemies. But these ones did not announce that they are in the same shoes with their enemies. They are even announced that they are collaborating with their enemies, which makes it those who kidnap Onyendu. But I'm not going to that direction. At the point that you noticed that he was more dangerous than what you used to have, what is his danger? What danger does he pose? They say breaking away Nigeria. Who glued Nigeria, or who brought Nigeria? Who created Nigeria? Was it God? Is Nigeria created by originality in the existence of every other countries? The answer is no. The Nigeria was created by Flora Shaw and Lord Lugard, just boyfriend and girlfriend, through Akwamiko. That was how Nigeria was bettered. You must hit the like button, share these very programs across every other platforms. And if you are watching on YouTube, if you are going to watch when this video is being posted on YouTube, hit the like button once, share the programs, and if you wish to support this very platform, do it on YouTube through Super Chat, please. Those of you who are calling me saying that you don't know how to do Super Chat, you have to learn it, that I should send private account number. Go and learn it. No private account number. I don't even have account, please. That is if you wish to, not monitoring spirit. I know what I'm talking about. share the program. What you will do that it will sweet my soul here is to share the program and hit the like button alone. Not under must that you must support this very program, but share the program, hit the like button. That is one of the support that I love so far. Now, let me go back. At what point does Nigeria notice that Simon Ekpa is more dangerous than what they used to have? And they call, I watch one news, one of them speaking, saying, by non-state actors declaring sit at home. And I look at these people, I think that they understand English. What gives you the authenticity? What gives you the power to be a state actor? What is that word state actor means? It means those who are deep in the leadership, those who the people obey. When you become a state actor, it means that the people obey you. When you command at your own command, the people obeys. That is you becoming a state actor. But you know, in word, if English is being changed to Nigeria or Nigeria perspective, it becomes another thing. For you to become a state actor, you have to wield the power. You have to get the support from the people. The people will support you. The people are going to be behind you. That makes you a state actor. But they said, some people who are non-state actors declaring sit at home. Did the people obey non-state actors? If the people obeys, if yes, that means those non-state actors become state actors. And you, saying non-state actors, you are the non-state actors. Am I teaching here, please? Am I teaching here? What are they demanding for? What are they demanding for? Freedom. Now, let me touch this little before I move. If Nigeria have realized that Simon Ekpa is more dangerous than what they used to have, that they acquire sophisticated weapons, that means all the money that people have contributed when Onyendu was around was embezzled. And who embezzled the money? Who are the leadership? What are they now saying now? Let us flash little light into what they are saying. They said Simon Ekpa's Biafra Liberation Army, his freedom, are wielding more sophisticated weapons. Please, this very platform does not in any way support violence. However, when people defend themselves, it is enshrined under United Nations Charter for people self-defense. When people defend themselves, I don't see it as being violence. But I do not preach violence here. What I explain is the things that are going on. So when Nigeria explains or refers to this Biafra Republic government in exile as wielding more sophisticated weapons, how much have been sold in IPOB when Onyendu was around? Did you know that some people sold all they have? Some people sold their buildings in abroad and sold the money. Then who are in charge? Who are this money being shifted to? To acquire Chinasa Nworu is in charge of what are they calling it? Amres. He's in charge of supplying weapons to Benjamin Madabogu, not to distribute. Supply to Benjamin Madabogu, who will now in turn supply to all the men them. Now, if Nigeria is referring to Simon Ekpa as being more dangerous than what they used to have, it means that Benjamin Mmadubugu and Chinasa Nworu failed in their duty. Little wonder they are now using the same escort whom they call terrorists in uniform. I think one day I have to get a copy of the lecture. I don't know if that copy I can see it. The copy of the lecture which we were taught. So people will understand the area that I'm going to. And if you still have that lecture about guerrilla warfare, the antics of guerrilla warfare, how you do, please send me the copy. Send me the copy. Who are those who teach this thing, this guerrilla warfare? It is Benjamin Mmadubugu. He was at the national camp. National camp. He was at the national camp. Benjamin Mmadubugu. The ghost Chinasa Nworu. And too many others. Now, why do they sing criminality? They understand that in every freedom, criminals take opportunity of the freedom to perpetrate mayhem. But why do they result into the criminality? They want to see a place to hold to bring the freedom of the people down because they are no longer genuine. In the words of Nnamdi Kanu, if your enemy wants this person dead and you want that same person dead, it means you are not sincere. It means you are a sellout. Now let us go back to the non-state actors. Now when Nigeria have realized that Simon Ekpa, who is a non-state actor, is wielding power of obedience, what do they have to do? In this aspect, what do they have to do? What are the things that they're supposed to do in order? They are supposed to ask, what is it? And in what is it? They have Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu, whom they kidnapped in Kenya. Why did they kidnap him? Because according to them, they said he is trying to break away from Nigeria. Even when they announced, they said that Biafra is now a forgotten story. But when Onyendu was around, they were saying that Onyendu is a criminal, holding criminals and kidnappers and all of this and that. But when they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu and succeeded in kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu, when they brought him back, they now announced that this Biafra of 18 will then put to rest. That means it's no longer criminality. That means they know that what Nnamdi Kanu wanted was Biafra. Or is Biafra. Let me use the word is Biafra, not was. They know that what Nnamdi Kanu wanted is Biafra. But they shouted criminality, only to end up kidnapping him and then announce that the word Biafra can now put to bear, instead of them to announce that the word criminality is now put to bear. Now, when they saw that Simon is now superior, as according to them, who have they used before to tell you that this Simon is a criminal? It was a Ejiofor. Let us call a spade a spade. Then who is Ejiofor working for? Ejiofor is working for Nigerian government. That is the reason why you see those who are shouting criminality, shouting the same one Nigeria. I am not hidden or even Ika. I am tired. I'm telling you the fact because you know me, I will say it. I am tired. Biafra will come in an unimaginable way. I am tired of that damnable zoological republic of Nigeria. There is no way that you will say that you are a Nigerian, that you will not be greeted by bad things. No red network, no good road network, no steady power supply, no hospital, no this, no that. And Nigeria is the headquarters of every terrorism. So why must you be proud of that animal kingdom called Nigeria? What is it that you have to be proud of? What is it that you have to be proud of? Now, when they notice that Simon Ekpa is more powerful than what they used to have, what were they supposed to do? According to them, let us go according to what they announced. They said what they used to have before. And before the kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu, they shout criminality. After his kidnap, they give this thing that Biafra will now be put to bear. So when they say what they used to have, first, when Simon started, you had Ejiofor saying criminal, that criminal in Finland. You had Benjamin Madubugu saying criminal, that criminal in Finland. You had DOS criminal saying criminal, that criminal in Finland. That same music that they sang against Onyendu. Now let us go. When Onyendu said they are now fighting this struggle in Tana, should it be that Onyendu is referring to these people who are now shouting criminal, that criminal in Finland? What they shouted against Onyendu. And after Onyendu's kidnap, they now said, after Onyendu's kidnap, they now said that Biafra will now be put to bear. No longer criminal. What they said before, when Onyendu was around, was criminality. After his kidnap, they said the word Biafra will now be put to bear, that they have defeated Biafra. So what they have been fighting against was Biafra and not criminal. Then why are they shouting criminality? Do they have any form of I don't know how to say it. Do they have any form of resemblance? When Onyendu was around, they shouted criminality. After Onyendu, they shouted Biafra will now be put to bear. When Simon Ekpa took over, they started shouting criminality, of which there is many expositions that I did. I said Nigeria is not talking because the criminals in DOS told them, oh, allow us to finish him. When you come in, people will now believe in his more superior power. And let me tell you the truth. Every day now, people call me, I'm telling you the fact. But those people thought that I am working for, what are they calling it? Direct worker of under Biafra Republic government in exile. They thought that I am direct worker. But they don't know that I am an independent media. My only work here is to say the truth. I have heard some people saying, oh, that why can't you go and work under Biafra Republic government in exile? Everyone must never be a worker there. If you want to be a worker, go and work. And let me say this as a warning. What they did when Onyendu was around, many criminals, I am saying inside that place, many criminals are now watching with one eyes to be able to do this. But let me tell you, people have used it to learn, and PM have used it to learn. There is no form, you know me, I will always say my own before it starts. I know they hide anything. And if you come for me here, I come for you. There is no this thing for madness. I am only defending PM because of the spiritual mandate that he have. In spirituality, I was told that you is a brave lion, and a lion at that must be defended. Otherwise, you will be consumed by the lion because you have become a sabo. If you go after those who are sheltering you, it means you yourself, you are a sabo, and you will be consumed. Am I preaching here? If I'm preaching, can I hear you say, Papa, go deeper? I am a man of religious mouth, one of it very kind. many sabos are now, what happened during the time of Onyendu is now cooking up. It's now cooking up from all corner. From all corner. Hear me and hear me very clearly. What happened during the kidnapping of Onyendu is now cooking up from all corner. Doubt me at your own peril. Doubt me at your own peril. But I am here to tell you the truth. No matter whose ox is Gog. I remain Emmanuel Oremigius, please. I remain Emmanuel Oremigius. One of it very kind. And I preach the undiluted truth. Now, when they know that this Simon is more dangerous, what are they supposed to do? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have offered 2 minutes to stop Simon. And they called Simon criminality. They say Simon doesn't represent Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's view. Then why are you still keeping Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, who have offered 2 minutes? Everything will go down. 2 minutes. Why are you still keeping Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? That is the question that's supposed to go deep into the Nigerian government. 2 minutes is what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu offered. Now, who is working with the Nigerian government to go to another chapter because they failed to compel Onyendu inside? Then they want to do it in the front of camera. Who are those? Now, let us go to what Ikengo Onyemkporommiri Uruagu said. He said that he is no Yejime teach a lesson. And I have told him, Webo kwana Abuja ye na agba aga. Maka Chineke nru Abuja by next tomorrow, you and your handlers, you people did those evil in order to reach where you people are. In order to reach where you people are. There is something that this Ikenga said. Ikenga said that what are they calling the name of this? Gentle. Gentle is the one that spied 2 soldiers and a man and a woman. Now, if we have to go into the word of Ikenga matched the 2 words. And there is something that Gentle said. Gentle said that who did Gentle work under? Gentle work under and report under Benjamin Mmadụbụogu. So you now know when you expose your own self, Benjamin is supposed to be arrested because who sheltered Gentle according to what you people are saying? The person that sheltered Gentle is Benjamin Mmadụbụogu, whom he worked under. As at the time that thing is being perpetrated, that crime that you people call it is being perpetrated. As at that time, Gentle was under Benjamin Mmadụbụogu. So who are they supposed to hold? Benjamin Mmadụbụogu. And Ejiofor, they know Gentle. And stop all this. That is the reason why arrest all of the Benjamin Mmadụbụogu and Ejiofor. And in extent, arrest what are they calling him? Arrest Ikenga. Because Ikenga is not discovering it. Ikenga knew about it. Go to Ikenga's platform. Ikenga cheered it when it was perpetrated. Now he's calling it a crime. Then Ikenga celebrated it on his platform. And he said, according to what Ikenga said then, he said, this is the fate of Ndisabo. Do you think that I forget very easily? Now it has become a crime to you. When you were charging it, you said that this is the fate of Ndisabo. And now you are coming out to tell Nigeria. You know everybody in Nigeria forgets something easily. That thing is a zoo. Everyone in zoo forgets something easily. But that is not my teaching. I have told all of you, even the Ikenga, I said, after exposing him, Nigeria will arrest him overnight. After exposing Ikenga, I will prepare and dedicate a program to him. After exposing him, he will be arrested. The same person who is now telling his Umuokoko, oh, gentle by the soldier, that it is a crime, it is a crime. He celebrated it when it happened, though. Ikenga celebrated it. So why is he now forming as if he now knew that it was perpetrated? And who is gentle under when that thing was perpetrated? Was he under Simon? No. He was under Benjamin Madabogu. And there is something that he said in his video. According to video that Gentle did then, he said that they use me to commit all kinds of, they want to use me for evil. And I realize myself and withdraw. So Ikenga, you now know that you yourself is the father of what you are saying, committing crime. If what you said is a crime, that means you and Benjamin and Ejiofor are supposed to be arrested. Please quote me correctly. But that is not my program. Let me focus into the program of the dragon. Simon Eba is more dangerous than what we used to have. More dangerous than what we used to have. And the word what symbolizes object. Those of you who got at school, can you refer to this person is what we used to have? Is that a good grammar? Nkechi is what we used to have before. Nkechi is what we used to have before, I mean to say. Nkechi is what we used to have before. More dangerous than what we used to have before. I don't know if I am communicating. And that thing that they used to have before, according to them, that thing that they said that they used to have before is Nnamdi Kanu. Then why, if Nnamdi Kanu is dangerous, according to them, but Simon is more dangerous, why are the people who claim that they want freedom for you people fighting the same Simon who is now more dangerous against Nigerian government? Why? Why? Why are they fighting that Simon whom they said that is more dangerous than what they used to have? Why? Is it that these people doesn't want freedom? Is it that they want the betrayal of their own people? Is it that they are tired of the freedom that they claim that they want? What is it that made these particular people to say that wete Simon kebuo, wete ya kebuo? When you ask yourself in all sincerity, if the spirit of Chukwu Okuka Abiyama is in you, in all sincerity, you then notice that those who lied to you that they want Biafra only killed a lot of our people in order to assume or to be authenticated into the state of Nigeria. Those people who shouted that Buhari is a zoo. And let me tell you people, let me do this as a very quick one. During the 8 years of Buhari, no protest anywhere in Nigeria. Did you see any protest? Buhari was the worst of its worst. It was the foundation that Buhari led that people are suffering today. It was the foundation that Buhari led that people are suffering today. There is no time that Nigeria have been good. But why is it that nobody, even Labour, did not stage protest during Buhari? Why? Had it been that Labour staged protest under Buhari, he would be arrested. They will be arrested. Now let us go. The time that have Labour operated under protested in this civilian era against the northerners? The answer is no. So the creation of labor is for the southerners. I am saying this for those Yoruba Ronu Umu Efulefu. Those of you who think that you are fitted in your one Nigerian nonsense. I am saying it for you to know that even the North is playing with all of you. Do you know why the North mount protest? During Obasanjo, they mounted protest. During Goodluck Jonathan, they mounted protest. During Tinubu, they mounted protest. Did you know the reason why? Because you are not part of Nigeria as it is. Yoruba is only given president because of Igbo agitation. Yoruba is only given presidency because of Igbo agitation. Minus the Igbo, you can never be recognized. Is your bushes not taken? Is your bushes not taken? I hope I have done justice to that nonsense. All these Yoruba Ronu Ubunus, are they not mounting protest against the Tinubu now? Is labor not operating? Go and ask the labor, why is it that you kept quiet under Buhari's in Buhari's administration? Nigeria went to what recession. How many times? No labor came. Fuel increment left from 85 to 500. No protest. The so-called Nigerians did not protest. To 200, 500, no protest. The so-called Nigerians did not protest. Let me go. That one, I have done it for Ndi Yoruba no nonsense. Now, why is it when state of Nigeria is crying that Simon Ekpa is more dangerous than IPOB that they used to have, and in that IPOB that they used to have, is this China Samoru, Chike Dosiuno, and the rest of the criminals? They are now confessing it. That Simon is more dangerous. If the state of Nigeria is confessing that this person is more dangerous than what they used to have, bring him back, bring him back, bring him back, bring him back. Do you know what they did? They went more deep. More and more deep. They went more deep, deep and deeper than what you have to think about. The same way they eated the structure. They chop the structure. I am saying this so Dragon will open eyes. I'm not saying it because someone told me, please. I am saying what I know. Emmanuel Oremiju speaks before it happened. Go and check. Is there anything that happened before I don't speak about? Before it happened. Even those wanting me and pushing me, I know where they are, and I know where they have gotten. And I know those who are working for them. I know all of you. Don't act as if I don't know you. I am Emmanuel Oremijus. I am Emmanuel Oremijus. Onyeze, Ikenga was never part of IPOB. The name IPOB, Ikenga was sacked out of IPOB. So Ikenga is not part. Ikenga is part of the criminal enterprise called DOS. The same people, look, let me tell you what they did to Onyendu. They went deep. They met Benjamin them. They started sabotaging men. If you are tough, as Ikonso went to Ikonso's house, operated no interruption. They saw that Ikonso was tough. They called their men insiders and they told them, oh, look, the person that did it is here. They said, okay, buy him. They buy the Ikonso. Ikonso was spied by insiders. Insiders, not the army that they used to show you. It was insiders who wear the cloth of army. You will be shocked. The army that you said now, is it not the same one that they said that they have marched together? So it means that it was insiders who wear the clothes of the army. I am Emmanuel Oremijus. I preach the undiluted truth, please. I preach the undiluted truth. I preach the undiluted truth. That truth which none of them could be able to tell you. I preach it here. I preach it here. If Nigerian government noticed that Simon Ekpa is more dangerous than what they used to have, then why is the criminal enterprise called DOS in quotes? Remember when it started, they told you that Simon Ekpa is working for Nigeria. Simon Ekpa never used Nigerian escort. In fact, the one called, what are they calling him? Philosopher, that hungry, sheepish, malnourished individual, Ishia Diola, called the philosopher, asked Simon Ekpa to go to Nigeria if he said that he's Odogu. But they told you that Simon is a Nigerian agent. We are saying, Simon, go to Nigeria because Onyendu went to Nigeria. That word alone shows you whom they are. Now, if they use Simon is a Nigerian agent, why will they tell the same Nigerian agent to go to Nigeria, which means they have been deceiving you? Because go to Nigeria simply means that if you are brave enough, come to Nigeria. And the same word now that the same Nigerians are now using, okay, come to Nigeria. At least, Nnamdi Kanu, whom you claim that is your leader, came to Nigeria. Came to Nigeria, come to Nigeria. And Mazi came to Nigeria. Where was he? Where was he for you to know whom the criminals work for? When Mazi came to Nigeria, Mazi was in Lagos, kidnapped in Lagos. I don't want to expose how Mazi came into Nigeria. I don't want to for a particular reason. For a particular reason. But Mazi came to Nigeria. Lodged in Lagos, if I'm not mistaken. They kidnapped him inside Lagos. Now, if they wanted to arrest Mazi, if Mazi were to be, they recognize him one-on-one, they would arrest Mazi from the airport. For them to arrest Mazi from the hotel, and Mazi is a brilliant somebody. He doesn't use cell phone to call. He only used WhatsApp to make call. Then who told them that Mazi is in that particular hotel? You then notice that Sabo started from onset. Who told them that Mazi was in that hotel? Who were those that Mazi called? And who made them know that Mazi was in that? All of you know that immediately you arrive in Nigeria, there is DSS in the airport. Immediately you tender your passport, they will look at it. And if you are among the person that they wanted, they will take you from there. So why is it that they never recognized Mazi at the airport? They only took Mazi from the hotel. So who told them that Mazi was in the hotel? These questions, nobody have been asking about it. Who told them? Upon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's carefulness. And that's the reason why I am speaking the way I do. I do not support violence of any type. Freedom doesn't call for killing, but they kill Biafra people. Each time there is ordinary flag without anything. So why is the BOS criminals still against that person that the same Nigeria that they said deceived you people, that Simon was working for Nigerian government. The same them used their platform to say, go to Nigeria. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to Nigeria, which means they want Simon on. They want that fate that bewildered Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria to happen to Simon. They want the same fate. And let me sound this as a warning, please. If you are in Biafra, liberation, work for Biafra, and not for your own personal gain. Many have gone. If you are in Biafra and you work for your own personal gain, work for Biafra and stop thinking or calculating in this 10. Or turning it as a business. The way I say things here, you may not understand. You may not understand, but the days ahead are evil. From me from here, it is good morning. Please note, the days ahead are evil. Those who are working for Biafra are also sabotaging Biafra. But God will give us Biafra because he has said in an unimaginable way, Biafra will come. From me from here, God bless Nnamdi Kanu, Hamadike Chineke ana-ahụ anya, ikuku ana-ahụ anya. God bless you, the savior of our own time. God bless you, Mazi Simon Eba. Azuanuka, Wamomopo, the brave lion in the spirit realm. God bless you, and may you live from generation to generation. May you live to see Biafra. When I say from generation to generation, you know what I mean. Those who are brave, they never die. Their names still remain immortal. Even though they grow old and die, even though they reach 100 plus and die, their names still remain immortal. The founder of America, his name is still being heard today after founding America for how many years and years. They still remain till today. From me from here, God bless all of you. The days ahead are evil.
All right, that has bamboozled them because they said that Mazi Simon Ekpa is thing. When he started, he said that thing in Finland. Now, they are now referring Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, as what we used to have. Not to who we used to have. What we used to have. It's dangerous when you surround yourself with enemies and you think they are your friends. In fact, that person will be eating like granuts unknown to him. Suddenly like that. Exactly why and how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fell into the hands of enemies. Because nobody was able to tell him that, oh, Onyishi, there is danger, oh, do not go. Nobody could call, even within the second day that he was kidnapped. They all knew. They kept quiet. They wanted the deal to be done and dusted. But Chukwu Okike Abiama put his mysterious hand in the deal. And the deal is like this today. Now they are publicly running mad, shouting and wailing. How is it? How is it? They are asking. The Sonyan Dubi could tell us that you are not with Simon Ekpa. Tell us. I know they are asking him to tell them that he is for Fulani and not Biafra. That's exactly what they are trying to ask. But then, my people, this is weekend. I will wrap it up here. I want you to please help us to share, help us to like, and also remember to subscribe. Thank you.